Hello and welcome. This is Kuma. Today we will do a tour of the United Club Lounge and a report of our economy flight on the 777-200 from LAX to Chicago O'Hare. We found United's check-in to be very smooth today. Here's our flight on the display. It shows that the flight's about 2 hours and 25 minutes late, but it actually ended up being 4 hours late in the end. Lucky for us, we'll be able to spend all that extra time in the United Club Lounge. Even though we're not business class passengers, we ended up with 2 United Club passes courtesy of the Chase United credit card, where we get 2 free passes annually. Another perk of the card is priority check-in. Do you want to find out how good this lounge is? I'm kind of excited to try to see it for myself. Let's go up and find out. Let's go ahead and take a walk through. This lounge actually looks very, very spacious, borderline massive. The design looks very modern and open and seems very inviting. I like what I see very much so far. This vintage United plane is an interesting touch. Here we have some various flavored waters and some snacks located right next to those. And here's your salad bar. Things look very fresh. There's plenty of variety in the hot food section. It's actually also very well stocked. This Korean taco is actually very good. I found it to be the star of the buffet. Very interesting. There are plenty of drink selections available as well. Your cold drinks, tea, and naturally coffee, cappuccino, and espresso. Can't go wrong with those. Here's a selection of delectables to finish off your meal just right. There's a full bar here. I like the setup of this bar with the interesting lights hanging. Very cozy and inviting. One of the best features of this lounge is the outdoor seating area. If you're an aviation enthusiast, you can sit here and watch planes all day long. Let's go out and have a look. Now we'll take a little bit more of a look at the rest of the lounge. Now we're on our way to the gate, but we're going to stop and check out a few planes before we go. A little status update on the plane. The takeoff times were moved up to 10:55. A little bit of a bummer. Now with United's check-in, as you can see on the little sign, they have a Group 1 and a Group 2, which is in green. We got Group 2 because of the credit card perk that we mentioned before. We stood in line for a little while, but once boarding started, it was actually very smooth.
Straight ahead. Thank you. To your left. There you go. To your left.
And here's my seat in row 43. The seat looks fairly comfortable. The design of this seat actually looks pretty good. The legroom seems fairly adequate, but note that I'm not fairly tall, so I don't have very many issues with legroom. Priority boarding ensures us a little bit of a wide open look before the rest of the passengers board. Here's the 777 safety card. A blanket. Here we show United's selection of snacks that are available for purchase. Being a domestic flight, there were no meals available in this cabin. The IFE featured a fairly good selection of entertainment. And truth be told, this is one of the most responsive touchscreens I've had the chance to use in quite some time. This is really fantastic. This is the complimentary snack service. So some pretzels and an apple juice. Now that they turn the lights down, it's time for a quick nap. Now the lavatory was kept surprisingly clean. And now looking around, it's apparent that this airplane lavatory is larger than you would usually see. A definite plus in my book. In the end, I'd have to say that the lounge is actually excellent. The spaciousness of the lounge and the food options are actually excellent as well. Boarding went fairly smoothly, although the flight was delayed by about 4 hours. The service was reasonably attentive. The IFE was actually really good and responsive as well. The lavatory was clean and spacious. We want to hear about your United experience. Please leave us a comment below. If you want to see more of our informative videos, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.